Today's video is sponsored by 𝗟𝗟Cique_prices.com. 𝗟𝗟Cique_prices.com is one of my new favorite sites to scope out true profitability and ROI rankings before I make my next ASIC purchase. Check this out. I can simply enter my current electric rate and instantly see what ASICs are best suited for me. On top of that, let's say I want to find what ASIC miner is most profitable to stack Doge and Litecoin. Just select your algo and bam, there is the Bitmain L7. 𝗟𝗟Cique_prices.com has taken things to the next level. Look at this. When you select a miner, look at all this amazing information. Miner statistics and overviews, historic miner prices, daily and 30-day mining revenue, trusted vendors, and much, much more. Go check out 𝗟𝗟Cique_prices.com today. What is going on, miners, and welcome back to the Hobbyist Miner channel. Well, I am joined by special guest, Mr. DJ Mines. What's up, man?
What's going on? How you doing?
I'm doing great. So, guys, I invited DJ on today with a topic that I think is near and dear to our heart. And so today, DJ and I are going to get into it. You ready, DJ?
Oh, yeah. Always ready.
Awesome. So it has been right around 9 months since the Ethereum merge. And I was just saying to DJ, it feels like it's been 2 years. Like,
Yeah.
it's crazy how much the scene has changed since then. And so I invited him on because him and I did a video right after that time period of just like, hey, how are things feeling? How are things doing? And now we're 9 months later. So we're checking in. So we're 9 months, DJ, since the Ethereum merge happened. How you feeling about crypto mining, GPU mining? You know, give it to me straight. I want to hear it, DJ.
Give it to you straight. Okay. Definitely had my ups and downs and ups and downs. And a lot of it, I think, is for sure what's going on with the markets, what's going on with the world of how I'm feeling. You know, when we were getting closer at 30K, we're like, okay, or it's starting to feel good again, start to see some profitability. Not that I care too much about the profitability, but yeah, when that electric rate or that electric bill came in, oh yeah, I turned everything off. So about 2 months ago, I was like, I'm going all in. We're going to yield some craziness, turn everything on, and yeah, then I got electric bill. I said, oh, we turned everything off. Let it cool off for a little bit. Okay, we're gonna calm it down. But as far as my ASICs have been doing great, man. ASIC, like my K7's been doing great, the D9's been doing great, the S19XP. So really solid in certain ways. The GPU side, it's been slow for sure.
Yeah, I mean, I think, unfortunately, one of the challenges, it was like the perfect storm. Like, the Ethereum merge occurred, and it was always this big underlier of like, what's going to happen, like, type of deal. But then I think at the same time, it was like the perfect storm. We had like a recession hitting us. The economy's not doing so well. Traditional stocks and crypto isn't doing well. And then on top of that, our electric rates are like insane. So it's like all of that has occurred in over 9 months or more. And it's like, holy cow. And I was thinking about it and I was like, man, you talked about up and downs and stuff. And it's like, we've been through a lot of that. Like I feel like we've been through all these like mini cycles. Like we get excited and then something happens. We get excited. Like it seems like every time, like there's been a lot going on. Now, this is my first bear market as a crypto miner. I came in luckily seeing the kind of what it would look like originally in the bull run. And every time I think we're climbing out, we just get pummeled back down. Have you been feeling that?
Oh, 100%, man. 100%. And then also something like to go left field a little bit. I think technology is changing so much recently. I think ChatGPT really put eyes on AI in general. Oh, I believe that was October. So it's fairly recently. And so something I've been thinking about is, I mean, is crypto going to change? Is crypto in general going to adapt? And the cryptos that aren't adapting to that new technology, like this proof of useful work or some form of rendering or something like, do we need 10,000 new coins that are an exchange of value? Like we have that. I don't know that that's going to sound sexy, that's going to be something that people strive towards. And so I've definitely been looking for GPU mineable coins like Chlor, Dynex. Hopefully that one works out. I don't know. Flux, anything that is looking towards the future, because again, I don't see the point of, we have fast transactions. Okay, well, who doesn't at this point in time? So.
Yeah, no, I think that's a really good point. Some people have started calling that like crypto mining 2.0. It's like this the next evolution. And you're right. Back 9 months ago, we weren't really talking about AI being supported, and the compute power being supported by a blockchain or by the compute power behind that blockchain with GPUs and CPUs and everything like that was not a conversation piece 9 months ago. AI existed, don't get me wrong, but it was traditionally working off of your traditional compute power with clouds and data centers and stuff like that. So no, I think you are right. I think things are shifting on their own, and I think we're going to have a big separation as time goes on between these crypto mining 2.0, these projects that are more focused on, as you had talked about, AI rendering, other things like that, folding, simulations. I've heard all those things being used. And then you have these other projects that are out there. And I think we're going to go one way or another. It's been crazy. Go back 9 months ago, I certainly was not very ASIC heavy. I had a few mid-size, not even mid-size, your gold shell mini box miners. Look at them now. They're like paperweights across the world. Yeah. And some jazz miners, and that was it. And over the last 9 months, I'd say I'm now 50% full-size ASICs. I got half my shed is now full-size ASICs. So it's crazy. I never would have thought diversification was critical back in the Ethereum Merge. Those were the days when you set it, forget it. ETH, done, collect my profits, move on with the day. So GPU mining, you tried it again a little bit and you said, nope, I'm out. You feeling pretty down about GPU mining right now?
I can't lie. I am for the most part, except for AI plays and rendering plays and future plays, right? I do predict that come bull run, we're going to see 10, 20, 30 coins pop up doing proof of useful work or doing some sort of rendering or something. Because if I think about what the last bull cycle was, crypto was definitely hype. And even 2017, crypto was hype, right? Because a lot of people didn't know about it. That's like non-crypto people, right? So it sounds good. It's a good story. And that was the hot thing. Crypto mining, oh my God, we're going to take over the monetary system. This is amazing, for the people. But this next cycle, I can't see crypto getting it again. I genuinely think it's going to be AI or NVIDIAs of the world, or maybe, like I said, the Fluxes, the Dynexes, ClearAIs, or whatever it might be. I think that'll be a lot better to sell. And it's just not exciting for a lot of people, I think. And I don't know how they would want to adopt something they've already heard about. So we'll see on that. But yeah, I'm definitely thinking, what is the next hot thing or that people will talk about?
Yeah, I think it'll be interesting. The next bull run, cryptocurrency will be more mainstream versus the last one. It was like, oh, it was just the up and coming, type of deal. Now, cryptocurrency is being talked about across the news, everywhere and anywhere you look. So it's not this foreign terminology. And then AI as well. AI, and I think what will happen is, as you're saying too, those two will come together in the next bull run and be, kind of this symbiotic relationship between AI is provided and it's backed by the decentralized compute power of hopefully GPU mining rigs. I think you're right. When I look at GPU rigs right now, I finally made the realization the other day where it was like, man, I got a lot of older GPUs running and I got a clean house. So after I get my next shed up and running, which will be soon here, I'm actually taking the moves to do that. Trenching the power for that coming up in the next week, getting that panel set up.
Congrats.
Yeah, so that'll be exciting. But I'm gonna have 150 amps in my shed now here, and then only about a third of it is going to be used now. So I got a lot of room for GPUs. Well, I decided before I even add GPUs, I need to clear house a little bit. We got some older tech here, DJ, that we gotta part ways with, and I hate doing that with the prices of GPU mining right now. It's not pretty. It's not pretty. Yeah. I got to sell 8 GPUs to buy 1 GPU is insane to me. Blows my mind. But I think we're gonna have to do it. I think it. I'm trying to set a bar of the 3000 series and higher. Nothing lower. I gotta go higher. I think it's just setting myself up for the future here. So from your perspective then, based off of what you're seeing since the Ethereum Merge, now we're in June, would you say if you were going to make a purchase today, it's going to lean towards ASICs versus GPUs regardless at this point based off of the last 3 months of track history?
For me personally, yes. I would definitely avoid the GPUs because I already have so many GPUs that are turned off. So it's like, what's the point? I have so many. But if I was new I would always probably recommend a GPU. Just figure out if you like it. Hopefully you already have one in your computer. If you don't, just find out if you even like it before you start spending crazy money on ASICs. But I would probably lean more towards ASICs. Maybe that's not for everybody. Totally understand that. But where I'm at in my life, I would say ASICs is the way to go. Because they're already profitable now. So assuming we even do get a bull run, which of course we will, right? Eventually. Oh man, imagine the gains. Or we also have that risk of there could be a new ASIC. So I think it's a good risk right now. I mean, S19s are going for anywhere, I don't know, $1,500, $2,000. Like that's pretty solid.
Crazy.
You might lose out on $500 worst case, I guess, but I think it's a good value for now.
Yeah, so for you, because of your electric rate, are you hosting now majority of your ASICs because of that situation?
All of them. All three of them. Yeah. All of them. They all got to go. So it's like they come to my house.
They all got to go.
And I rip off the sticker and I put a new sticker on and they're out. I don't even see them. That's
like, awesome.
I think for GPUs, if you look up maybe a rig or something and difference between 7 cents, 13 cents. I mean, it's not that, I don't care. It's like $20-$30 a month difference. It's not a big deal. ASICs, oh man, we're talking hundreds and hundreds of dollars a month. If we talk about the year, literally thousands of dollars. I looked up Chump Chain's L7 just for fun at his electric rate from his house to getting one of these hosting companies. It was a difference of $4,500 per year losing.
And that's right now in the bear market. That's not even in the bull market. That's in the bear market.
So when it comes to ASICs, we're talking thousands and thousands of watts. Oh, it's a big difference from 7, 8, 9 cents hosting and 20 cents, 15, whatever it is. Thousands of dollars per year.
Oh, it makes sense. It definitely makes sense. I mean, if you can't get by, you might as well ship them out and have them hosted. You're absolutely right. Yep. So after the Ethereum merge, we saw Flux and Ergo as possibly these white knights. We thought maybe they could carry us, and that didn't last very long, did it?
No. Well, for me, Ergo messed it up because the difficulty didn't adjust. Everything, it just stayed crazy, so everybody just kind of jumped ship. They had a good opportunity. They did end up fixing it a little bit too late. And then Flux has a halving every 2.5 years. Right, so it was doing really well up until the halving, but then they had halving, and then they'll have another one. Not that far from Bitcoin's. Like another year after. So, I think that's really why is just the halving for them.
Yeah, I mean, I think when I've been trying to think through, like we've had these little bubbles, like the 𝗟𝗶 bubble popped up, and it was awesome.
That was fun.
And then
that was fun.
Then Ice River is kind of. I mean, it's kind of still there, but Ice River kind of killed it. And we've had these other little bubbles since then, and it's just like random coins that we've jumped on, and they've been exciting for like this amount of time, and that's gone. The one thing I think I've noticed, which has said a lot during the bear market too, is like I feel like script mining, now not necessarily GPU mining, but I feel like script mining has stayed pretty consistent during the bear market, and it really makes me wish I would have gotten an L7 at some point, not during the bull run, because man, they were so expensive, but even now, I kind of, every once in a while, I like get an itch, and I'm like, man, should I buy one of those? But I don't know. What are your thoughts on script mining since the merge?
I love them, but it's L9. So for the ASIC game, I'm not looking to buy like old stuff, and not saying the L7's old, but I'm constantly seeing clearance. Like they can't even sell these L7s at Bitmain. It's clearance. That like, why are they putting it on clearance?
Red flag. Coming.
Red flag. So let's say right now they're going for 5K. It's like, oh man, this is a steal in comparison. But as soon as the L9 comes out, they're gonna be worth 2K, 3K. So I would wait. If I was interested in the L7, I would then wait until the prices of the L9 come out, and then everybody's dumping the L7. Then it's like, okay, cool, better strategy. Because if you think about it, you get it for 4 or 5K. They go to, let's call it 3K. You're not gonna make $2,000 by the time the prices come down, in my opinion. So it just makes a lot more sense to just not spend all that.
It's kind of like the 𝗟𝗃3 situation. Like the 𝗟𝗃3 came out and just decimated the Kadena, the entire field there. It's the same thing with like the Ice River. Like with Kadena, it was funny because all these Kadena miners came out. They were looking profitable, cool, awesome. 𝗟𝗃3 comes out and just like, you're all worthless now. I'm the only thing that's profitable. And then we kind of saw the same thing with 𝗟𝗏. It was like, ooh, these FPGAs are coming out. Cool, they're pretty profitable. Awesome. 𝗟𝗏's looking good, 4 cents. And even before that, GPU mining was bringing in great. This is all, guys, within like 3 months, not even. And then
Yeah.
the Ice River comes out and goes, "You're all worthless." Like, I think you're right. It is, and Bitmain's not dumb, you know, and I think we are starting to get a little bit smarter as buyers and seeing, okay, when you start clearancing the hell out of these things, we know something's coming. Like,
Yep.
something's got to be coming. You know, the L7 has done so well, and when it start discounting it, and you're right, like, I'd hate to get an L7 today, and then 1 month from now, I have 1 month to mine with it, and then an L9 suddenly drops. Surprise! And it's like, it's 3 times as good as the L7. And it's like, holy cow. Like, that's, this is the game we play now. I feel like this didn't exist during, like, the last bull run.
No, it's just Ethereum. But it seems like, I don't know, maybe it's because again, this is my first bear market as well for the mining side of it. Maybe it just seems like GPUs are like a starting point. It really does. I mean, most of the proof of work coins, they're efficient. And so I believe it was Daniel Keller and Flux in the team. They got so many of the projects together, like 𝗟𝗟 and 𝗟𝗟xe. And I think 𝗟𝗟xe was on it. There were so many, right, that got together. And almost all of them said they're good with going ASICs. Almost all. Aletheum, 𝗟𝗟xe, Radiant, anyone and everyone pretty much is willing to go ASIC. And they're fine with it. So it just seems like GPUs, 𝗟𝗏, like you mentioned, is just this stepping stone. It's like we're starting here, but at the end, we're going to really go ASICs. And it just seems kind of like that's how it's been for all the coins for the most part, except for Flux, who's saying they're very dedicated to GPU mining. Shout out to Flux for that.
Yeah.
But most of these projects, they're okay with swapping over to ASICs. And that's why I'm saying this technology, why does this continue to happen? Why does GPU mining continue to be that first level point, and then they're just gone? So that's why I'm thinking, what's the next evolution? What's the next step here? We can't keep being, if you really need that adoption, I mean, you either get in the coin when it first comes out and get lucky and then hope it goes ASICs. I'm not really sure. So why is GPU, what is the longevity of the GPUs, I would say?
Yeah, it's interesting. I don't remember during the bull run, like, just the technology in the space moving as fast as it is versus, like, it was just about getting graphics cards and mining. Like, getting whatever you could in mining versus now, I feel like you're right. Like, these coins come out and they evolve so quickly. Like, it evolves from what hardware, GPU, FPGA, ASIC. Like, I just feel like it's moving quick. And maybe it's just been within the last 3 months. But I just don't remember this before the merge. Like, and I'll be honest with you, I said before, the merge feels like forever ago. And it was only 9 months. Like, insane. But the scene has changed so quickly, and all of us have gone through powering on, powering off, you know, trying to pay the electric bill, selling off some hardware. I mean, I was just talking with 𝗟𝗏𝗄𝗆 the other day. He was cashing out all of his GPUs in order to purchase just straight new GPUs. Like, he was getting rid of like 30 1660 supers. And I get it.
Dang.
I get it.
Wow.
I get it. Like, it makes sense. It's a 1660 super. Like, how many generations is that? I mean, man, I'll be there. I'll be there. And it's painful to hear. So yeah, so we'll just about wrap things up there. So GPU mining since the Ethereum merge, your overall feeling is just, it's bad, right? Do you feel that same sentiment right now for GPU mining?
100%, 100%. But I'm still mildly hopeful, and that's why I'm not selling. Like, all these GPUs, they're just going to sit in this box. I would rather them sit in this box. I feel fairly confident. Like, I've looked it up, man. I've got 5700 XTs on eBay. They're going for like $60. Like, what am I going to do with $60? I would rather it sit. I would rather it sit in that corner, and I'll take the gamble and wait till the bull run and sell them for 300 a pop. Me personally, we're talking about tens of thousands of dollar difference. For me, I'd rather go sit in that corner. It's all good with me. I'm gonna wait it out.
You sit in that corner and you wait.
I got a spare bedroom. You all can sit there, motherboards, everything. I'll wait it out. If a coin pops off, hey, I'll just mine it. I'm ready to hook up at any time. I can just push the on button for everything. So I will be ready if something I feel confident about does take off. And to be clear, I do have 3 rigs on at the moment. It's for all the AI or render plays. So 𝗏, 𝗏𝗏𝗏, and Flux. Again, looking at the future,
good for you.
I'm just going to keep one of them all on. If it pops off, awesome. If it doesn't, okay.
It's a smart move. Smart move. I like it. Well, DJ, I appreciate you coming to hang out with me tonight and chat about this. It's been on my mind, and I was like, man, I got to pull DJ in. So, guys, please make sure you go over and check out his channel. I'll leave a link directly down below. From myself and DJ, we'll see you guys next time. Take care.